دیکھیے جس طریقے سے ہمارے پردھان منتری جی نے کہا کہ ہم اس کا جو پہلگام کے اندر جو انوسینٹ ٹورسٹ کے ساتھ جو بربرتا کے ساتھ یہ دیکھ کے ان کا دھرم پوچھ کے مارے اور ہمارے جو ماتائیں بہنیں ان کا سندور جو مٹایا، آپریشن سندور لانچ کر کے ہمارے آرمی، نیوی اور ایئر فورس یہ ٹرائی سروسز اسٹرائک ہوئی ہے 9 جگہ کے اندر۔ سب سے بڑی اسٹرائک جو ہے وہ باولپور میں ہے جہاں مسعود اظہر کا بیس کیمپ تھا، اور وہاں پہ اس کے تقریباً جس حساب سے رپورٹس آ رہی ہیں پاکستان سے تقریباً 80 کے قریب جو ہے لوگ جو ہے وہ وہاں پہ ٹیررسٹ جو تھے وہ مارے گئے ہیں۔ اس کے علاوہ 9 جگہ جو ہیں وہ ساری کی ساری ایسی ہیں جہاں پہ یہ ٹیررسٹ کیمپس تھے۔ کوئی بھی ملٹری انسٹالیشن یا سویلین ادارے کے اوپر کہیں پہ بھی انہوں نے نہیں اٹیک کیا ہمارے جو ہے فورسز نے۔ آرمی، نیوی اور ایئر فورس تینوں کا کمبائنڈ آپریشن ہے جس کے اندر رفیل جیٹس بھی یوز ہوئے ہیں، اسکیلپ میسائلز یوز ہوئی ہیں، برہموس میسائل بھی استعمال ہوئی ہیں، اور یہ دیکھنے کے ابھی جو پوری کلیئر ڈیٹیل جو ہیں وہ جب پریس کانفرنس یا پریس بریفنگ کریں گے انڈین آرمی یا جو منسٹری آف ایکسٹرنل افیئر سے تو ظاہر ہو جائے گا۔ پر یہ ضرور ہے کہ ایک پاکستان کو ایک میسج چلا گیا ہے، جو ٹیررسٹ ہیں ان کو ایک میسج چلا گیا ہے کہ ہندوستان یہ اب ٹالریٹ نہیں کرے گا۔ اب یہ پاکستان کے اوپر نربھر ہے کہ وہ کیا کرنا چاہتا ہے، اور ابھی خبریں یہ بھی مل رہی ہیں کہ ایک F-16 جو ہے یا J-17 جو ہے وہ جو ہے کشمیر گھاٹی کے اندر پامپور کے ریجن میں گرایا گیا ہے۔ یہاں پہ اخنور ریجن کے اندر بھی انہوں نے ان کے جو سارٹیز آئی تھی ان کو ہماری آکاش مسائل سسٹم جو ہیں انہوں نے ان کو وہاں سے مار گرایا ہے یا بھگایا ہے وہاں سے، ابھی تک اس کی پشٹی نہیں ہوئی ہے۔ تو یہ ایک پورا کا پورا آپریشن جو ہے جس حساب سے ہمارے پردھان منتری جی نے کہا کہ ہمارا دृढ़ سنکلپ ہے کہ ہم اب اس باری جو ہے پاکستان کو ایسا سبق سکھائیں گے کہ یہ جو ٹیررسٹ کیمپس انہوں نے پال کے رکھے ہوئے ہیں وہ پورے کے پورے ختم ہوں گے۔
Indian Armed Forces have unleashed Operation Sindoor in response to the heinous terrorist strike at Pahalgam. 9 terrorist sites and their infrastructure have been targeted in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. All the targets chosen belong to the terrorist network or their infrastructure, and none were military targets. And they've been attacked by precision weapons in a very calculated and effective manner in order to keep the collateral damage to absolute minimum. The cowardly and barbaric attack by the terrorists at Pahalgam has been avenged, following the overall directions of Honorable Prime Minister to inflict unimaginable punishment to the terrorists and their backers. They must know that any such actions by the terrorists will be met by a very effective and robust response from the Indian side.
Attack has happened. We have hit hard inside Pakistan, and there has been ceasefire violation across the LOC since this attack has happened, and we are giving a befitting reply to this. Now this is in retaliation of what had happened in Pahalgam, and our Prime Minister had already made it very clear to Pakistan that you are going to get good and we are going to hit you hard, where you would understand what is the meaning of sending terrorists into a country and committing terror activities. And it's a matter of joke that Pakistan has been denying, even at United Nations. It has been denied that it doesn't have any terror camps, and on top of it, Pakistan claims that it is a victim of terrorism. So all these, the whole world knows that all these things are lies, and Pakistan is a terror harboring nation. We have hit hard at Pakistan. Let us wait for more information, and we will give it back to them. We will give them back. We will give them very, very hard. And as the Prime Minister has said, mitti mein mila denge Pakistan ko.
News has come that the Indian Armed Forces have struck training camps of Lashkar-e-Toiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed and Hizbul Mujahid at 9 different locations in Pakistani-occupied Kashmir and Pakistani Punjab. And the places which have been struck are basically various towns where these camps were located. There are 3 terrorist groups which are very active against India. One is Lashkar-e-Toiba, which carried out the Pahalgam attack, and Hafiz Saeed is the chief. their camps have been struck and they have suffered a lot of casualties. Second group is Jaish-e-Mohammed. Leadership is Maulana Masood Azhar. Even his camps have been struck. And third is Hizbul Mujahid's Sayyid Salahuddin. His camps have been struck. Whoever was there in the camp includes madrasas, camp includes training areas, camp includes living quarters. So precision strikes have been done with the help of missiles, and mostly Scalp missile name is coming up. And these missiles have been launched from various kinds of platforms. And what you have to understand is that the strikes have been successful. Whoever is there inside, they have been killed. So to that extent, we have taken a revenge of what happened in Pahalgam. And for that, the armed forces have to be complemented. But what is important is we have shown the capability of surveillance, we have taken good intelligence, we have used a world-class missile which Pakistanis could not detect. The reaction time available to them was very, very less, and therefore we have achieved a fair amount of success as far as taking revenge is concerned. If one has been following debates on the TV since last about few days, there were many experts who were saying, no, this kind of an operation takes a lot of time, we may require months, so therefore people must have patience, etc. And there were another set of experts who were trying to say, we have not taken any measures, we are just whiling away time, especially the political variety. They are always cursing the government, saying, nothing is happening, you are scared, and you want to do nothing, etc. But they have all been proved wrong. There is a third set of varieties which said that Pakistan has nuclear weapons. So since they have nuclear weapons, you should not make them angry, because if they are angry, then they will start firing nuclear weapons at you, and the destruction caused by nuclear weapons, how much it is, one can imagine. So the political experts have proved wrong, the nuclear experts have been proved wrong. Another set of experts which says that India is not capable of taking any action, they have been proved wrong. And it's actually a very good kind of a revenge which we have taken on the people. And Pakistan in this case has not tried to retaliate. Otherwise in the Balakot strike and all, they tried to retaliate. In this case they were scared. Pakistan today is confused. What we have to understand is that the targets which have been struck are also in Pakistani Punjab. Pakistani Punjab is in heart of Pakistan. Up till now, we have been hitting targets in Pakistani occupied Kashmir, and all the names that you mentioned, Bahawalpur and Murid K and all are important townships, and the terrorist camps were located inside the town because they wanted protection of people who were staying around them, so that if somebody tries to target them, a collateral damage will take place on the civilian population, and then they can claim that India has gone in for has violated the human rights. So therefore, our surveillance has to be, our surveillance was very good, our intelligence was good, the targets were precisely hit, they were hit at night time where they expected the things to happen least. So therefore, a very good success has been achieved, and most of the terrorist infrastructure which was known at this point of time has been destroyed. And therefore, we have taken a revenge, and Pakistan now has started asking for holding a United Nations Security Council meeting, which means they are incapable of taking a counter strike on India. And also, of course, at some places, the artillery started firing, so that will mean further damage on the Pakistanis. Exact detail will come to know in a short while, but the fact remains that we have taken a good revenge by destroying all known infrastructure of the three major terrorist groups which have been operating in Jammu and Kashmir.